What's up, guys? Well, it's Saturday morning, and you can see that we've got a mess in here. So we get to clean the cages before I finish up my other cage here. We've got some goals today. Get the cage done, get the birds cleaned, and I give you a sneak peek. Some birds over there, and then we've got several birds over there. All of them are new, so we'll show you guys the new birds that we got this week as well. Well, I've had them for a few weeks, but this week we'll be able to let them go into the aviary. So, do you guys ever wish when you come into something dirty, you can just open the door, look at the big mess underneath there, and then go, hey, I think it worked. That's awesome. You, get back in there. Get back in there. Now, best out of two, you think? Should we try it? Sweet. I wish it was that easy, guys. Don't you? Snap of the finger, all the seed gets sucked up, all the poop gets sucked up. That would be nice, but unfortunately, we know that's not the world we live in, huh? So I'm got everything vacuumed out. I still need to scrub the floors, get all the dried up poop. I've scraped it with like a little putty knife on the cement, so all the pieces are gone, but it just leaves little stains, so we'll have to get a little rag and mop and clean that up on both sides. But and then we're gonna finish off this cage real quick, put wire over it, and we gotta put a light up underneath it, so it looks like that one over there. You can see that light. So I think that's what we're gonna do next here. Get that all wired off and the light set up, and then we'll have to like clip the wire around so we can open the doors and all that fun stuff. Get everything ready. We've got a local store here that has a lot of like fake greenery and things like that. So I think I'm gonna go there and grab some cool greenery stuff and some branches to put in there. So it looks really nice and kind of homey for the Bourkes and the Scarlet chested parakeets. So hopefully they'll like it and it'll look nice in the end. That's the goal, right? We want it to look nice, and we also want it to be nice for the birds. So, well, guys, we got most of the birds done. I was able to change out all the trays and stuff. We had people coming over, a lot of interruptions, so it's taken me all day to get to this point, but we finally made it. I was able to get these cages done, and I got the wire on, the bolts on for the doors. Everything's looking really good there. I'm super excited about that. So, sorry I stepped in there and accidentally spilt their water, but and then this cage is done as well. So I still need to put all the branches in, the nest boxes, get all that stuff ready. But my main goal was before I left out of town was to at least get the cages done, so when I get back I can quickly set them up and get things going. So really excited about that. It's always it always feels good when you've got a nice clean environment. The birds love it. It's good for the birds. So happy there. I do think here down the road, very soon down the road, I think what I'm gonna do also is, I've got quite a bit of space up here. I think I'm gonna cut this in half about right there, and I'm gonna build another cage right here, kind of like this. So it'll be a smaller flight, and it'll be probably just for one pair of finches is what I'll put in there. Not sure on the species yet, but I do have a few species that are a little more docile, like my stars, gray singers, my society finches. So I might try that, and it just kind of gives me some more options to be able to set some different birds up. We're gonna do the same here. We'll probably cut that in half and make that a cage, and then we'll leave this open so that the birds can still fly, you know, in and out and have some of that flight. And then probably right here is where I'll have my opening that will go out to my aviary on both sides, and the aviary outside will be split in half, so it'll be two-sided as well. So it'll be nice. It'll be a smaller cage. It won't be as big as this one, obviously, but it's still going to be, it's about 3.5 feet deep, 4 feet tall, and then about just under 3 feet long. So it's still a decent space. Like I said, I'll probably only put one pair of finches in there to breed. Maybe even my parrot finches, or my shaft tails. I've got several options that I could use to be able to breed these guys. So hopefully that'll work out. So that's going to be once I get back from my trip, I'll start working on that. I have some extra wood left over from these cages and extra wire. So we're going to get that going and get that set up and put together. Really excited about that. The birds are so curious, especially my shaft tails, my canaries. They, anything new that I put in here, they're the first ones to go down and investigate. They go in there and fly around. They see the new light in there. It's like they get excited. It's something new for them. So really excited about that. I have noticed, so my gray singing pair here, which I didn't know if I had a pair or not. I knew I had one male because I've seen the male singing like crazy, but they started to feed each other, which obviously is a good sign, and hope that I've got a pair in there, which would be fantastic. I'd love to breed these guys, and then I have a pair of green singing finches on the other side, so might be fun to breed them. I will probably have to I don't love doing live food just because it's not my cup of tea, I guess you could say, but they do have several different substitutes for live food. Hey you, I know you love the camera, but I don't want you up here right now. So I'll probably have to start looking into that, some freeze-dried mealworms, things like that. I even thought about maybe just grabbing a bucket, you know, 1,000, the small pinky mealworms, and maybe just trying that out here. So should be a good experience. I know the birds would love them. It'll be good for them, but if I want to have some success with some of these species, I might need to be introducing the live food. And also my scarlet-breasted parakeets, we'll be putting them in that big flight down there. And then my other one pair of Bourkes in there. And then I do have a second pair of Bourkes, which is my originals. All right, there's the hen and there's the male. Not quite sure what I want to do with them yet. We'll see. Hopefully, I might just breed them in the big aviary because that's what I've done in the past, or figure something else out. Not quite sure where we're gonna be at on that one quite yet, but not too worried at the moment. We'll make it work and make it happen. So just really excited about what's coming, what we're gonna be doing. So when I get back, actually we'll save it for next time. Next video, I'll share with you guys how I'm gonna be setting up all of my birds to breed in the cages, in all my breeding cages, and also in the flights and in the smaller cage flights. So lots to come. I'm getting so excited. The birds are starting to come into breeding condition. They're singing like crazy. They're trying to build nests. They're breeding, or showing breeding behavior. My female Goldeen's beaks are all turning black. I do have some male Goldeen's that are pretty old. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to breed them, but I was able to get me some new, a couple new males. There's one of them that's been singing up a storm to my females. So hoping that. Then we got a couple other males that are ready, and then some that are not ready. So we'll have to kind of pick and choose there with those guys and how we want to do this. But super excited, guys. I love this time of year. I just like it. Just something gets in my bones and in my DNA, and all I can think about is birds, whether I'm at work or at home, and it tends to consume my mind more than other things, which my wife would probably say is a bad thing. but I say it's a fun hobby and it's a joy. But appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the fun cleaning that we had today, and just getting the birds set up and show you kind of what I do on my typical Saturdays, and the new birds that we were able to get in to hopefully incorporate in the new breeding year. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.